Hey YouTube, Casper2206 here. Um, I know I said I wasn't gonna be doing a lot of DVD updates. Well, this is gonna be my last DVD update for a while. I didn't buy any DVDs, and I'm gonna explain right now what I mean. So, as I told you before in my DVD collection observation video, I like standard black plastic DVDs. Uh, what I mean by is these. I'm completely obsessive compulsive about those cardboard cases that clamp shut. I hate those things. So if the DVD comes in a cardboard case, I chuck it. So this used to be right here. This used to be full of DVDs, and I still got a few in there. I still got a couple in here. Not many though. But it used to be chock full of DVDs that were either from a cardboard case, used DVDs that didn't come in a case or came in a broken case, or, excuse me, DVDs that I bought from Blockbuster, and I don't keep Blockbuster cases either. I usually give those back to the stores. They can reuse them. My friend was the manager of Blockbuster. I used to give them back so he didn't have to order more from the home office. So what I did today, and why I'm having another DVD collection update, is because I went to a website called cccovers.com, and you can type in any movie or video game you can think of, uh, any video game that came in a DVD size case, that is, and they have the covers, the artwork, the outer sleeve. So I took the ones I needed, I put them on a flash drive, and I brought them to the printing place near my house. They do business cards, documents, things like that. And she gave me a discount, so 65 cents each. For 65 cents each, I got all the covers I needed. I probably got 30 of them. So yeah, well, 65 cents each, that's good. And I got to put out, whoa, actually got to put the DVDs I needed in my standard size cases. Now, not all of them came out perfect. Some of them got cut off. Let me find one here. Oh, here's one. Here we go. Some of them got cut off, but you can see that this one got cut off. Got cut off. You can't really see the words. Got cut off. But for 65 cents, what are you gonna do? As long as I can see the spine and the spine lines up, there we go. So I got, let's go through all of them right here. I got Night Shift. Now I owned all these DVDs before, but now I get to put them on my shelf, and they're gonna be there, and it makes my DVD collection look bigger, and I won't forget I have them. I actually printed this one out. I showed you last time I had the Mission Impossible in one case, and I had the Mission for the first movie's cover on it, and I printed out the Mission Impossible collection. And I know they got a fourth one coming out, but I'll end up buying that one on Blu-ray anyway. So there you go. I got My Blue Heaven with Steve Martin and Rick Moranis. Funny movie. I need to stop looking at the screen and look at the webcam so when I'm talking to you guys. Little Nicky with Adam Sandler. Just trying to make sure I got it there. European Vacation. This is the only vacation movie I like. I don't like the first one, and I don't like any of the other ones, Vegas and Christmas. This is the only one I find hilarious. I don't even find the other ones funny. The Matrix. And again, I only like the first one. The Replacements. Probably my favorite football movie of all time. The Replacements. Keanu Reeves. Falco! Hey, Falco! Ocean's 11. I love this one. But, I don't like Ocean's 12. I think it's retarded. Probably not a nice thing to say, but, I do like Ocean 13. Not as good as the first one, of course, but Ready to Rumble. I was a huge wrestling fan back in the day when this came out, so I think it's still funny. It still holds up, and it's nice nostalgic, for an old wrestling fan like me. You get to see all the old guys. Most of them are dead now. Rain Man, classic. Yeah, definitely a classic. Yeah. Independence Day, I know. Very. It's a very split. Do you like this movie? Do you not like this movie? Some people hate it, and other people love it. I like it. I don't love it, but I like it. So I guess I'm in the middle on that one. Shoot 'em up. I showed you that one. Great. I saw this in the theater because my girlfriend wanted to come see this. My girlfriend wanted to see this because she thought it was gonna be. She didn't know what the hell it was gonna be. She says, "Shoot 'em up." It. Oh my god, that's such a man movie. It's ridiculous. Speaking of man movies, I Love You Man. This movie's hilarious. This is probably my favorite Judd Apatow movie. This is probably tied up with The 40-Year-Old Virgin as my favorite Judd Apatow movie. Classic childhood movie. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Yeah, uh, great movie. Nothing I got here really has any special features on it. Oh, Spawn, which is a piece of crap movie, but fun to watch kind of piece of crap movie. You can tell the actors were trying their best in this movie. Just the low budget and the effects standards back then were awful. Got some special features on there, but I don't have my glasses, so I can't read them. I'm sure you don't want to hear it all, anyways. Mortal Kombat, again, the first one's awesome, and we'll leave it at that. There was a second one, but The Ringer, Johnny Knoxville. I think I hated this movie when I first watched it, and then I watched it again. I still didn't like it, but I didn't hate it anymore. And then my sister-in-law loves this movie, and she owns it, and she thought it was absolutely hilarious. So I found it used one day for $1 with no case, and I was like, all right, sure, why not? And since then I've kind of fallen in love with it. It's pretty funny. Another childhood. I think yeah I showed you guys this, but probably one of the best movies from my childhood and still holds up today. Probably one of my favorite movies of all time. The Never-Ending Story. It's just it's such a classic fairy tale type of movie. And who doesn't love fairy tales? And last but not least, another probably one of my favorite childhood movies of all time, Beetlejuice. Good movie. It doesn't hold up as much as it did when I was a kid because I'm an adult now and I watched so many movies. I can pick apart movies with acting and stuff like that. I'm sorry, I gotta look at the camera. I keep looking at the screen. But I do love this movie. Who doesn't love Beetlejuice? Probably one of the greatest characters, on-screen characters in history of film. Period. And now you're probably asking how I got all those cases. um, like I was saying the other day when I put a bunch of DVDs into a standard size case that holds 6 discs. Some movies I don't do that. Some movies I do. I had to break down and do that with all my movies that are any movies that are related. I had to put them in one case. Like I put instead of having Hulk and the Incredible Hulk, I put them both in one case. Excuse me, I have a hiccup problem right now. But uh, they're not related per se, but it's like I have all the Punishers in one case, so it's like the same thing, you know. So, um, Swamp Thing 1 and 2. I kept the cartoon in its own case because that's a separate thing altogether. Beverly Hills Cop 1 and 2. With of course, of course it has the first movie cover, but I know I have both of them in there. Ninja Turtles. I only have 1 and 2 in here. I do not have number 3, and I will never have number 3 because I hate number 3. And I'm sure you will agree with me on that if you're a fan of the Ninja Turtle movies. I'd rather have the animated TMNT movie than Ninja Turtles 3. Wayne's World 1 and 2, of course. Uh, I broke down with the Spider-Mans, all 6 of them in the case. Or all 6 discs, for that matter, all 3 movies. I went with the Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man 3 case. I just like it better, I guess. I did the same thing with the Transporters because the first cover I had for the Transporter for the first movie was kind of ripped and faded. and I didn't like it. I didn't like the artwork on it. Anyways, the third one looks badass. So, and in Terminator series, I put in the Terminator 2 box because I have the outer sleeve for this one, the shiny T2 Judgment Day Extreme Edition. So I put it in that box because I have the outer sleeve. And again, the first movie doesn't, it's nothing special looking. And I got all 6. And that thing protecting it just fell out. I'll find it in a second. So that's my final DVD update for a really long time. Not really an update, just kind of a, hey, look what I did. So yeah, if you're like me and you like having your DVDs in a certain order, and you don't like, say you don't have, if you bought them a bunch of used ones and they're kind of crappy, if you bought a bunch from Blockbuster and you don't like that weird case they have, just go to ccovers.com, look up all your things, throw them on a flash drive, go to your local library or any place that has a industrial printer, and they're already cut and they're already sized to the size you need to insert them, and just print them out on a premium paper. Go to the art teacher, she'll do the straight cutting thing with the big whoosh, and you're good to go. So that's my advice to anybody who's like me, OCD about your collections. So thanks for watching. I will go see Captain America tomorrow night because it's $6 Wednesdays in my city. So I'm gonna go see Captain America tomorrow night, and I'll probably do a review on it Wednesday or Thursday. I know I'm late, and there's dozens of them online right now, but I really want to, and I really love that movie, so I'm gonna do it anyways. I don't care if anybody watches it or not. Okay then, Casper 2206 signing off. I'll see you guys at the movies.